Good morning. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Mark. This is Spiguyver Backpacking, and today I am out here at Fairfield Lake State Park down in Texas for the 11th annual Texas Fall Hang. And so we actually move sites. We've usually been on a site just over that way, but this year we got primo site. You can see right behind me, we are right on the lake. So here's my tarp, my setup right here. Chris's setup is back behind me over there, but we're here to hang out, have some fun, eat some good food, drink some good coffee, and just talk with a lot of like-minded people and see what kind of setups they're rocking this weekend. So stick around, let's see what we can find this weekend that's cool and different. I'll keep you guys in the loop with it. Let's go.
There's definitely several people standing over there like, man, we're jealous of your side. You got
pizza dough ready.
Oh yeah,
Decorate.
Yeah.
Well done, lady.
Thank you.
Oh, when we get here, we just get to let what we're gonna have to do on the street. I haven't ever wet.
This is one of my absolute favorite setups. This tarp with the pole mod, being able to be set up in this porch mode configuration is absolutely awesome. You've got the line here up front with the poles, and so you could pull that down and put it into a storm mode. That Zeppelin underquilt in that baby blue with the sparrow with the baby blue and black, just awesome. Really loving this combination. And then the matching top quilt and tarp really just kind of set it off. I'm always loving what Missy's got. Her setup always seems to be the one that I gravitate to. This one is a little bit unique. This is the Airwave 1.8, and it has a very fabric-y feel. It's almost like a tablecloth or a linen, but once you get in it, the problem that I had with it is that it is very, very grippy. It grips your clothing and it's really hard to move. You can see it grabbing my shirt right there, and I'm not putting very much pressure in there. So once you get in there, if you're not in the right position, you try and move around, it's really gonna pull your clothing. Probably one of the most impressive setups here. Okay. Got some hammocks hanging, but we got this all set up, man. Got the ladder heading up. Let's go take a look up here. Oh man, check that out. Got the setup back here. So this is your setup?
Yeah, it is. So what we're doing is we're currently outfitting for a 2 or 3 year trip around North America, Canada, and Alaska. And we've been about 3 years in this journey of building out the basis of our rig. The tent and the awning are going to come back on the trailer so that we can set up camp and leave it. That'll leave us free with the Jeep to go play around where we want to play.
Awesome.
And we're going to have some storage in the Jeep, but we've been through several iterations to get here. And we just got a lot of this in since Expo West. And we still have a lot of evolution to do on the trailer. It came as a kit, so we had to put it all together, and we're still got quite a bit of work to do on that.
Okay. Man, this is quite the setup. Like,
We're
impressive.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, we're getting there with it.
So Ken is one of the hangers here, and he had this one made up, and it's the Discerning Hiker. He has a hostel that is in Tennessee that's going to be opening up in March. So any of you aspiring through hikers are going to want to check that out. So tell us a little bit about the Discerning Hiker hostel we got going on.
Okay, the Discerning Hiker is a hostel that is going to be built starting March of 2020. We're going to start breaking ground, so to speak, and might do a little soft opening, you know, go grab a couple of hikers every now and then during the construction, give them a place to take a shower and put up a tent, maybe take them for resupply. But definitely for 2021, we'll be open. We're going to have a bunkhouse for 6 hikers, a small cabin for a couple more. We're going to keep it to 6 to 8 hikers because it's kind of hard to shuttle more than that unless you want to buy a school bus. And I don't want to buy a school bus and stuff. But the Discerning Hikers, just like the name says, you're going to get more bang for your buck. I'm going to cater to possibly really the over 30 crowd, the crowd that doesn't want to party and wants a quiet place to relax for a day, maybe 2 days, and then get back on the trail and stuff, where they don't have to worry about the craziness that goes on at some hostels.
Right.
And they'll have a hostel where, you know, they don't have to stand in line for the toilet or the shower and stuff. You know, and it's gonna be handicap accessible. I will have a spot there for an RV. Someone could pull in an RV with full hookups.
Oh, very cool.
And stuff, because there's river rafting there. There's bird watching. People come from all over the world. It's right next to the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. I'm a 17-minute drive to the trailhead at Davenport Gap, Highway 40. They can sit around the firing ring, and about as crazy as we get is might have a small sip or two of a fine bourbon, and that's about as crazy as we'll get.
Sounds about perfect.
But you're going to see what you get for the money. You get more bang for your buck.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
Everybody have fun, hike safe.
Tonight, this area will be transformed into the area where we do the potluck and the raffle. So it's gonna look a lot different tonight. Be tables set up, a lot of people around, having a good time. So one of the cool things now with the printed fabrics is you can really fine-tune things and make it your own. And if you happen to be into a business and marketing things, you can absolutely customize and make it a sales pitch. Inside, sticking with the black and yellow from the Viking colors. Got the setup inside. So those of you who are familiar with the hammock forums and people in the community know Devin Cloud, and so he always comes with a pretty full setup, some cool stuff. So he's got an hammock, more over here. Then he's got his setups in here. And so what he's actually done is gone with a 12-foot hammock, and rather than sticking with the integrated bug net, he actually has decided to go with just a Freebird. So no integrated net, but then going with the Franke style net, which kind of goes around the outside, has the bottom entry. And what it does is it allows a little bit more freedom of movement and freedom to stretch out in the hammock without anything kind of encumbering it. This net kind of free floats over the top, and so he has that full use of the entire hammock where it isn't being you aren't getting any tight spots or being pulled in any weird ways by the integrated bug net. He's got it on some Tensa stands, and then a big Kelty tarp over the top covering both of the hammocks, both of the stands. Pretty nice setup. Now here's an interesting one I'm gonna have to learn a little bit more about. So I don't know if this is just an overcover piece. I have to take a closer look, but it's got some big windows on here. Oh, that's a very plasticky, definitely a waterproof outer cover there. And it looks like a little bit of insulation in there. Not super thick, not like a puffy down, but definitely a little bit of insulation there. This would definitely keep the wind off. And it looks like those are roll-up windows, and actually zip up. You can see right there. So you could zip those up. Looks pretty relatively stormproof right there. Serious matching you got going on here.
I took that 3-foot pine out of here and put it in there, so maybe I'll get it back. Yeah, right?
Not now. Matching cover on there. Right. Oh yeah.
Wow. My solar.
get any the last 2 years, so I'm coming straight here as well.
Or I do, you know, saying, man, this is really pretty. I say that like 9 times, you know. This is really awesome. This is really pretty.